Today we're going to talk about cross-elasticity of demand. So, what is cross-elasticity of demand? First, let's look at an example. This is Mr. R, a crazy fan of McDonald's who goes to McDonald's every day in the same McDonald's suit. One day, he went to McDonald's as usual to buy the same burger set. P.S. in his favorite suit. But he found out that the price has gone up.
What the? No!
He didn't have enough money, but he still needed a burger to start his day. Suddenly, he saw a KFC across the street crowded with people. But as a fan of McDonald's, he couldn't tolerate himself for eating KFC, so he started struggling. Now, as Mr. R keeps struggling, let's focus on cross-elasticity of demand, which is a measure of how much the quantity demanded of a product changes when there is a change in the price of another product. Now, what does XED do? It allows us to see the relationship between different goods, like substitutes, complements, and unrelated goods. As we're looking at McDonald's and KFC, let's look at the relationships between substitutes, which are goods that satisfy a similar need and are in competitive consumption. For example, if the price of food in McDonald's increases, the demand curve of food in KFC will shift to the right, meaning the quantity demanded for KFC will increase. Now let's do a calculation using numbers in the graph. The price of McDonald's has increased by 100%, and the quantity demanded for KFC has increased by 50%. So if we use the equation and do 50% over 100%, we get an XED of positive 0.5. Therefore, if the XED is positive, the two goods are substitutes, and if the price of one increases, the quantity of the other good will increase. Now let's look at complements. Mr. R has a habit of drinking Tropicana orange juice every day only when having McDonald's. Let's assume that many people in the world have the same habit. So if the price of food in McDonald's increases, the demand curve of Tropicana orange juice will shift to the left, meaning the quantity demanded for Tropicana orange juice will decrease. And for calculations, the price of McDonald's has increased by 100%, and the quantity demanded for Tropicana has decreased by 50%. So we do negative 50% over 100%, and we get an XED of negative 0.5. Thus, we get to the conclusion that if XED is negative, the two goods are complements, and if the price of one increases, the quantity of the other good will decrease. Now, when XED is 0, the two goods are unrelated. Thus, the increase in one product causes no change in the quantity demanded for the other product. If we still look at McDonald's, the change of price of McDonald's has no effect on the quantity demanded for teddy bears. Finally, let's take a look at how XED is applied in real life. It has an impact on firms' decisions. For substitutes, if one substitute's price increases, then the other firm will know to increase supply because demand will increase. And for complements, if one complement's price increases, then the other firm will know to decrease supply because demand will decrease. Oh, we almost forgot about Mr. R. Let's see how he's doing. Apparently he's still struggling. So, never mind, just ignore him. The end.
Created using Powtoon.